get this win, MP.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Magic have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Kings? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. A look at the starting group for the Magic. LaMelo Ball is out there with Rainman. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. And for Sacramento, they've got Tari Eason. Also, James out there. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. You look at Orlando. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the wind is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop them.
Pass to Coulibaly. And here is James. It's up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hachimura, he can't get that one to fall. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Here's Coulibaly after the made shot from Rainman. Pass to Barton. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. The teardrop falls in. He's got 5.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Rainman. The step-back jumper is good. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were...
Have mercy. Wow.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's James. Pass to Barker. Lets it go from deep. And Lively pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Barker, he's covered by Ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Again, the miss by the Kings. Magic leading by 3. Here's Rainman. Again, the Magic score.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
drains it from beyond the arc.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And a historic track record for MP. He has now appeared in 10 NBA Finals. That's right, 10. Puts him, Greg, in select company.
Yeah, in the modern era, you think of LeBron James, that consistency of winning and pushing your team to the pinnacle of competition, something that has to be respected and acknowledged.
Sacramento with the ball. After the made shot from Rainman. Parker, the pass to Adebayo. Fires the three, and another three for Sacramento.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Orlando leading. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Kate Cunningham, number 1. Lonzo Ball is second.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Now, here's Adebayo. He has yet to score. And it's James missing. Here's Rainman. The kick out to Ball. Here's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. The pass to Adebayo. Passes it to Barker. From past the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Rainman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's 11 points for Rainman.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Here's Koulibaly. Back to Eason. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, here's Ball. Here's Rainman. Here's Lively. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And here are the Kings now after the Magic pick up 2. Clock at 4. The 17-footer goes down. He's got 10.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
On the wing, James. A second chance effort. And no problem from Eason as he finishes at the rim.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Rainman. 11 points in the game. Open jump shot off the mark.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good. James.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And the shot goes in.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Here's Parker. And Lively pulls it down. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. The Kings trail by 4. Pass to Eason. Sinks the triple. Eason's got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Rainman. 15 points in the game. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Parker, the pass to Eason. Inside. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 9 points in the game so far.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
O'Brien, he's checked in for Orlando. Cunningham comes in for Rui Hachimura. Eason's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Pass the ball. Here's Rainman. To the paint, intercepted. In the corner, it's Eason. The pass to Parker. Now, here's Adebayo. Nothing on the board. Hicks. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Parker, he's covered by Ball. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Rainman. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Now that's 17 points for Rainman. Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. And it's blocked. Leaps for it.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Ball, the pass to Rainman. Here's Lively. Here's Rainman. He's got 17. Shot clock at 5. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Kings trail by 6. Parker, he's covered by Ball. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And Green slams it in.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Adebayo. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
We've got Matthews, and it's Hicks in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
The guys that call him Rainman, and in the last game against the Kings, got the job done. Picked up 58 points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The quick look, no good that time. Magic leading by 9. Here's Rainman, and it's Orlando with another.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Matthews, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Castro. Buries the long-range jumper.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Cunningham gets the bucket. And the Magic lead by 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's a good screen. Parker, Campbell defender. The 15-footer, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Hicks can't get it to go. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rainman passes to Cunningham. Sinks the three-pointer. Cunningham's got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Matthews, a screen on Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Parker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
They grab their own miss. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Koulibaly. No good with the triple. Rainman passes to O'Brien. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Sacramento making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Ball's checked in for the Magic. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Koulibaly. No good on the 3. Magic leading by 11. Passes to Rainman. He lobs it up. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Orlando shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Sacramento's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Elbow shot is on the way. And the basket is good. James has got 7 points in the game.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
It's stolen by Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Hicks. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
Rainman, it's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. The Kings trail by 11. Parker, he's covered by Ball. James outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Down low. Here's Ball. Good.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
Tari Eason's checked in for Sacramento. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Ball.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Dishes it to James. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Look at Rainman, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. On defense, the Magic. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Koulibaly. Still scoreless. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Ball against James. Pass to Hicks. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 5 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. From deep, James.
And on defense, LaMelo's quickness can make him inescapable. Able to stay all over the shooter on that one.
Now the pass to Rainman. Shot from the top of the key. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. So for the Magic, Rual's checked in, and
Substituting on the court.
Parker, he's covered by Ball. Pass to Koulibaly. Inside, here's James. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
They set the pick. Rainman passes to Lively. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Lively's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Passes it to James. .141 left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's Parker. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 30 points for Rainman.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Easton. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Williamson, and again it's Orlando converting.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Parker, he's covered by Ball. Parker, the pass to James. Shoots over Hachimura. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Williamson. Again, the Magic score.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the pass to Easton. 24 seconds left in the first half. And the dunk by Easton.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Ball with the bucket.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Parker, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so it's Orlando with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Sacramento Kings.
They have to stay attached to shooters because they're getting torched. I want to see them fighting over screens, getting those hands up. Don't be lazy.
They've certainly dug themselves a hole. Might take a couple of big runs to climb out of it. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They have all the momentum right now with the lead in the series and the lead in this game here at the half.
Man, like a runaway truck, like the diesel. They got all the momentum.
A team on a mission right now. Starting to see that finish line, and it's only making them hungrier.
The finals march is on. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Rainman.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
On the court for Orlando, Williamson out there with Hachimura. And it's Rainman. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. Here's Coulibaly after the made shot from Rainman. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Parker. Orlando grabs the miss. Lively's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength just so lethal.
Passes it to Parker. Outside, James. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Hits it from three-point range. 16 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Easton. Knocked away.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
To the middle. Here's Lively. And again, another assist. dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
The pass to Easton. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Look at Rainman, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And of course, Cade Cunningham. Same can be said about him.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Wasted no time on that one. 34 points for Rainman.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Parker, the pass to Easton. To the paint. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Parker, he's covered by Ball. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Already one of the most powerful dunk artists in the history of this game. Mount Zion.
Pass to Koulibaly. Pass to Adebayo. Parker, he's covered by Ball. Not going to go that time.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Parker, he's covered by Ball. Here's Parker. Sacramento again missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Finished off the break. Easton's got 15 points.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Rainman. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Let's keep it up. Now on the court is your squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Once again, fans, that was your 916 crew dance team.
Adebayo passes to Parker. He feeds it to James, and James throws it down.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Rainman. He's got 36. Inside, Lively. Here's Williamson. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. The Kings have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. James looking it over. Adebayo the screen. Here's Koulibaly. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
To the inside, and Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Parker, the pass to Easton. Parker, he's covered by Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Hicks checked in for James. Here's Rainman. He's got 39.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Parker, the pass to Eason. From the arc, drains the three-pointer. He's got 19.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Cunningham on the wing. It's deflected. Here's Koulibaly. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Pass to Eason. Here's Hicks. There's the pass to Adebayo. And Luol pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Here's Koulibaly after the Magic pick up 2. Passes it to Parker. Adebayo with the screen on Cunningham. Parker, the pass to Adebayo. Yep, that one goes in there. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Pass to Rainman. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Luol. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And there's the pass to Parker. 1:25 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Koulibaly. Makes it off the glass. Koulibaly's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Eason. 15 points in the game. Driving inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And so Eason nails both of them. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's O'Brien, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Passes to Hicks. Eason with it for the 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And now Sacramento on the break. Pass to Barker. Over O'Brien. Orlando grabs the miss. Luol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Pass to Hicks. Here's Parker. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Magic out in front, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Sacramento now. We've got Green, Matthews out there with Hicks, and it's Shelton in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And Matthews throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Rainman. And again, it's Orlando converting.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
The drive by Green. It's blocked. Driving in. Another possession. Another assist.
Another possession. Another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Luol inside. He's covered by Matthews. Now the pass to Rainman. Steps back and fires. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Green with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Parker. Sinks the 15-footer. 21 points in the game.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Cunningham outside to the wing on the left. To the wing right side. Passes it to Rainman. From the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2. Rainman's got 49 points in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Now, here's Green. Here's Parker. A shot off that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Pass to Campbell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses. Adebayo.
Substituting on the court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Here's Rainman. Pass to O'Brien. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. Inside, and Cunningham with a nice bucket inside.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
There's the pass to James. Shoots over Campbell. Again, the miss by the Kings.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Passes to Rainman. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
For Sacramento, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Parker, the pass to Adebayo. Eason, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Rainman passes to Campbell. Wide open look. Again, the Magic score. Now James. Pass to Parker. High post shot. Rebound by the Magic. Pass to Rainman. Into the lane. Down low. Here's Lawal. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Koulibaly. Eason passes to Parker. Here's Adebayo. Tries again. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Adebayo with a screen on Cunningham. 2 points. That one goes. 25 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
The pass to Eason. Adebayo with a screen for Eason. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by O'Brien. O'Brien's got 7 rebounds in the game. The ball. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Parker, the pass to James. Shoots from 14. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
The wall misses. The Kings shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Koulibaly. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo the screen. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 15-4 run. And another assist for him.
He's now tied for the 3rd most single-game assists in postseason history.
And Greg, to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates, he has been terrific. His playmaking has been right on. Here's Eason. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. The kick out to Ball. They set the pick. Here's Rainman. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Parker, the pass to Eason. Pass to Koulibaly. Takes a 3. And another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. It has been a masterful performance.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for Orlando.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation.
And again, another assist.
Complete mastery of the offense. His playmaking has been special.
Absolutely, GA. And now he has the 3rd most single-game assists in league history. Back to James. Drops in the layup for two.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Rainman with the bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Koulibaly. They get the rebound. And they've done it. The Orlando Magic have won the NBA championship.
Fans, thank you for coming out and supporting your team.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game. You've beaten the team, and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd, but our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
Let's take you to the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver doing the honors.